Welcome back, friend. I'm truly grateful you're here with us today, in this space where we explore the beautiful complexity of human connection. I've spent years talking to people about relationships, and there's one question that keeps coming up again and again. It's the question that probably brought you here today, too. Have you ever sat across from someone and felt like there was an unspoken conversation happening between you? Like the real message wasn't in the words being exchanged, but in something much deeper, much more subtle. Maybe you've wondered if she was interested in you romantically, or maybe you've questioned whether you were just reading too much into it. If you felt this way, you're not alone. Not even close. The truth is, our brains are constantly sending and receiving signals that we barely understand. It's like we're all walking around with a secret language that nobody ever taught us to read. And that's what we're diving into today. We're going to explore 5 powerful indicators that reveal when someone is genuinely drawn to you. But here's what makes this different from the usual advice you might find. We're not just listing signs like they're items on a checklist. We're going deeper. We're exploring the actual reasons behind these behaviors, the science and the psychology. And most importantly, how to use this understanding to build real, meaningful connections with people. Think about why this matters for a second. It's not just about getting a date or winning someone over. It's about something far more valuable. It's about developing the emotional intelligence to understand the people around you better. It's about creating relationships based on genuine understanding rather than confusion and mixed signals. When you learn to read these subtle cues, you stop second-guessing yourself. You stop lying awake at night wondering what she meant by that text or that look. Instead, you develop a quiet confidence that comes from actually knowing what's happening in your interactions. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're in a coffee shop. You're talking with someone you care about, and suddenly you notice something. Her eyes linger on yours just a fraction longer than usual. She laughs at your joke and leans in slightly. Without even thinking about it, she reaches out and touches your arm. These moments happen all the time in our lives, but most of us miss them completely. We're too busy worrying about saying the right thing or wondering what we should do next. But what if I told you that these tiny moments are actually communication? They're her way of saying something that her words haven't caught up to yet. Our attraction to people runs deep. It goes back thousands of years to when our ancestors were figuring out how to build bonds with each other. And here's something fascinating. Women's attraction works differently than men often think. While many men are visually drawn to someone, women tend to be attracted to how someone makes them feel. It's not about the watch on your wrist or the car you drive. It's about whether you make her feel seen, understood, and valued. It's about whether you create a space where she can be completely herself without judgment. So let's talk about the first signal, the eyes. I want you to really think about this because it's profound. Our eyes are the only part of our body that genuinely cannot lie. When someone is attracted to you, their pupils actually dilate. They hold your gaze longer. It's not a conscious choice, it's biology. When you notice a girl looking at you with that soft, warm expression, holding the eye contact just a beat longer than a friend normally would, that's her opening a door. She's saying without words that she wants you to see her, and she's willing to see you too. The most beautiful thing you can do in that moment is hold that gaze gently and offer a warm smile in return. The second sign is touch. This one is huge. Notice how she interacts with you physically. Does she find small reasons to be near you? Does she touch your arm when she's making a point? Does her hand linger on your shoulder when she passes by? These aren't accidents. They're invitations. Physical touch is how humans bridge the gap between the friend zone and something more intimate. When someone feels truly comfortable with you, they naturally gravitate toward being physically closer. The key is to respect these moments and reciprocate gently. The third indicator is her attention. Watch how she listens to you. Does she lean forward? Does she mirror your body language? When you speak, does she give you her complete focus, or is she checking her phone? People show they value someone by investing their attention. When she asks deeper questions about your life, when she remembers details you mentioned weeks ago, she's showing you that you matter to her. Fourth comes the playfulness. Flirting isn't just about romantic interest. It's about creating joy. When she teases you gently, when there's a spark of humor between you, when she challenges you in a lighthearted way, she's showing you that she feels safe enough to let her guard down. This is incredibly significant. Being playful with someone requires vulnerability. Finally, notice how she prioritizes time with you. Our time is our most precious resource. If she's making space for you in a busy life, if she's saying yes to spending time together, she's making a choice. She's choosing you over other options. As we wrap up, remember this. These signs rarely appear in isolation. You're looking for patterns. One glance might mean nothing, but a glance combined with laughter, combined with touch, combined with her leaning in, that tells a story. The real magic happens when you stop overthinking and start living. When you notice these signs, respond with authenticity. Be yourself. Take a breath and move forward with confidence and kindness. Because ultimately, the best connections happen when two people understand each other's language, even the unspoken one.